Donut Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, the news has been of late from the heavyweights, right? That's what's up. And we got some big news from lineal champ Tyson Fury, baby. Tyson Fury done landed a big television deal. TV deal with ESPN, y'all. Right, with ESPN. And it's rumored, if you're depending on pounds, 80 million pounds, if you're talking pounds, close to $100 million for 3 fights. That's over $30 million a fight. So that means his purse is already up there with Joshua's now. And they paying for that, and it's risky business. You talking Tyson Fury can want a box today, not want a box tomorrow. Right? I hope they calculated that. Now, but what's interesting about the American market is, the dude, he's back. He's got a lot of, I told you, momentum. Because we done told him he wanted to fight. That's why he don't really have to fight Wilder, really. Right? So now, the momentum is there. He come in and ties a fight. Now, he does an Undertaker job, get up from knockdowns, ties a fight. Now, he worth $100 million for 3 fights. Right? First thing you think when you hear this, it's good for him. For Tyson Fury, he's back after going through what he's been through. It's all documented. Come back, have a good fight, with Deontay Wilder. Didn't win it, though, but perceived to have won by many. So, therefore, I ain't got to fight Wilder no more, basically. Why go through that? That's what I was telling you. That's why, boom, told you. He done said, they asked him about the fight, because it's on ESPN. That's, rival network from Showtime and all that. So it's going to be hard to fight now. You have to crossover fights like the ones of old. We've had a few of them. Mayweather, Pacquiao, Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, that kind of thing. But now you're going to have to do that, right? Which you didn't. The fight was pretty much signed. We're supposed to get an announcement on Monday. What happens now Monday, right? We get an announcement that the fight's going to be harder to make because of the rival networks. Whatever, right? It could be bad news, you would think, but not necessarily, because I was thinking, when somebody's going to throw away $30 million fight, you're going to have to put somebody in front of Tyson Fury. I mean, he has momentum and all that, but America, you're going to have to put somebody in front of him. So it's not going to be like Tyson Fury versus anybody, no matter what. They're going to probably have to make decent fights. Now, the first one that comes to mind automatically is because he's by not only ESPN, but also Top Rank, Bob Arum and them boys. Kuba Pulev's over there, too, signed about a month ago. So that could possibly happen, right? That could possibly happen. But they're going to have to make good fights. Because when Canelo got that money from the Zone, I was thinking, well, they're going to have to fight somebody. And lo and behold, it's Danny Jacobs, the best announcement of the year so far, Canelo versus Jacobs. So let's see what happens. It's just funny, how America works. It's so funny how America works, because now, obviously you're thinking that, he's not going to fight Deontay Wilder, right? It's going to be hard to fight Anthony Joshua, too. Matter of fact, everybody, this is about to be a 50-50 thing going on now because these purses are all equal now. There's nobody above the other person and this and that. But here's the thing that's very interesting. Would you think that Wilder would be able to get away with that? You're about to sign a fight with Tyson Fury. It's imminent. And then you sign a deal where that's going to make the fight harder to make. Would he get away with that? With doing that? I think it would be an outrage. Doing that after you fight each other, maybe, but not before. Right? So that, that's just something he wouldn't get away with. It's the same thing, if you look at our president, he, does things every single day. I mean, outlandish things. And then you ask yourself, what if Obama done that? Right? And he'll be under the jail. About to be building the next jail for the next generation. They have been building jail. So it's just a thing how America works. This is working out for Tyson Fury. And, he's going to get paid. But most people want to see Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fight. Right? And, the 3 top heavyweights meeting each other. Now they're all signed at different places. So it could complicate matters. But let me be real with you. With that kind of money on the table, who else y'all gonna fight? Well, you're gonna have $30 million going into one fighter's pocket. It's gonna have to be somebody. We saw what Anthony Joshua thought all that money and the April 13th is gonna go down, trying to pay fighters nothing. It's not easy to do, and those are not champions. You thought Dillian White was hard to get, Jarrell Miller wasn't easy to get, right? And ain't nobody calling Ortiz. So I don't know where the fight is going to come for 30 million. So that's my point. I don't care where he signed. People that's kicking out that money ain't going to be wanting to hear that. Hey, look, we're going to pay him 30 million, but we gross for the fight 33 million. That's not going to happen. So the other dude's going to have to be good. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I think is going to happen. But it's still interesting news. Tyson Fury getting paid for the next 3 fights. So him working hard to get back where he is has benefited him. And just like with his last purse of $7 million that he gave away, that I just don't totally believe, right? But it's a noble act. We know that. No shade on that. Give away your whole purse to homeless people. I just think that sometimes you probably, my common sense tells me, you're going to have to run that by the wife, kids, and all that first. Like if you would say, well, I gave about, 3 point something away. But first of all, I took care of this. So I'm thinking, you got to pass that by the wife. The wife probably ain't having that. But if so, maybe because this was in the background, and now it's 30 million to fight, so that 7 million doesn't look too bad. So the wife will probably cool down now. But at the end of the day, congratulations, Tyson Fury. Let's see if the Deontay Wilder fight still happens, or if that's imminent or not. But I told you, bam, that it was going to be harder, and it's the fight fans' fault for telling somebody you won the fight after getting knocked down twice and you dominated this guy, which it really wasn't that way. That's why we all have to pay. Doing Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.